Let's be real. Your 20s and 30s are basically a financial obstacle course. You're finally making some money, but it feels like it disappears faster than you can say direct deposit. You've got student loans hunting you down like a bounty, credit cards flirting with you at every checkout screen, and a $1 million lifestyle flashing across your feed like it's normal. Spoiler, it's not. And that pressure, it's designed to trap you. But here's the good news. Most financial traps aren't traps if you see them coming. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to dodge the 7 biggest financial traps people fall into in their 20s and 30s. The kind that silently sabotage your future while you're just trying to live your life. Trap number 1, the lifestyle creep. Raise your hand if you got a raise and immediately upgraded your entire life. New apartment, fancy coffee, streaming subscriptions, designer sneakers you only wore twice. That's a lifestyle creep. It feels like a reward, but it's actually your wealth quietly leaking out the side door. Here's the math. If you get a $5,000 raise and spend every dollar of it, you've improved your lifestyle but not your future. But if you saved or invested even half of that, you could have stacked up over $50,000 in 10 years just from raises alone. Historical context. In the 1950s, the average American saved about 11% of their income. In 2023, that number dropped below 5%. And as lifestyle inflation became normalized, so did paycheck-to-paycheck living. Set your spending habits early. Lock in a modest lifestyle now, and you'll unlock freedom later. Trap number 2, the minimum payment mindset. Credit cards can be useful, but only if you use them, not the other way around. Let's say you have $3,000 in credit card debt at 22% interest and only make the $75 minimum payment. You'll be paying for over 15 years and shell out $5,000+ in interest. Banks love people who pay the minimum. They count on it. It's how they make billions annually. In fact, credit card companies made over $120 billion in interest in 2022 alone. Pay in full, every month. If you can't, freeze the card, cut the cord, and make a debt payoff plan. Tools like the debt snowball or avalanche method can turn an overwhelming credit card balance into a clear path forward. Trap number 3, not investing early. This one's huge. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow, and compounding is a beast. Here's a simple example. Person A invests $200 per month from age 25 to 35 and then stops. Person B waits and invests $200 per month from age 35 to 65. By retirement, Person A has more money. Why? Because their money had more time to grow, even though they invested less. Compounding is like a snowball. It starts small, but after a decade or two, it's rolling with unstoppable momentum. Even Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Trap number 4, believing renting is throwing money away. There's a lot of pressure to buy a home early, but buying too soon can hurt more than help. Owning a home comes with property taxes, maintenance, repairs, insurance, HOA fees, closing costs, the list goes on. Renting gives you flexibility. It protects you from housing market volatility, and in some cities, it can actually be cheaper month to month. A 2022 study by LendingTree showed that in 50 of the largest U.S. metro areas, renting was cheaper than buying a starter home, sometimes by over $1,000 per month. Buying makes sense when you're ready, financially and personally, but don't force it just because your Uncle Gary said renting is for suckers. Trap number 5, subscription overload. You sign up for a free trial and forget about it. Then you add Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, Disney+, the gym, a meditation app, 2 cloud storage services, and suddenly you're bleeding $300 a month. That's $3,600 a year. The cost of an IRA contribution, a vacation, or a small emergency fund. Audit your subscriptions every quarter. Cut the ones you don't use. Combine accounts. Get ruthless. You're not saving money if it's auto-drafting out of sight and mind. Trap number 6, relying too much on credit for emergencies. Life throws curveballs. Flat tires, medical bills, busted phones. And if you don't have cash saved, guess what fills the gap? Credit cards with interest. Start small. Build an emergency fund. Even $500 can buffer most unexpected expenses. According to Bankrate, nearly 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency with savings. That's not just risky, it's dangerous. Having cash on hand means freedom and control and the ability to breathe when life gets chaotic. Trap number 7, comparison spending. This is one of the most dangerous and invisible traps. You see someone your age driving a luxury car, vacationing in Tulum, wearing $2,000 watches, and you assume you're behind. So you try to keep up. But here's the truth. Most people are faking it. Credit cards, loans, parental money, it's all smoke and mirrors. Wealth is what you don't see. It's in paid-off debt, growing investments, options, freedom. Don't go broke trying to look rich. Go quiet and build actual wealth. Trap wrap-up. Here's the wild part. None of these traps are illegal. They're not even shady. They're just common, normalized, but they can keep you stuck for years. If you want to actually build wealth in your 20s and 30s, it's not about being perfect, it's about being aware. Avoid the traps, build the habits, and give yourself a future that isn't dictated by debt and regret. If this video hit home, drop a like, smash that subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Which trap do you wish you'd avoided sooner? This is Cash Me If You Can, and now you know what to dodge.